Okay. Ugh. All right. What do I need? All right. Okay, I'm back. Ugh. All right. It's been a while since we did one of these live streams, so we're here to talk. Talk. Probably have to give you a life update on what's happening with me. I have a really interesting story to tell you. Something that all of us have gone through. And yeah, how can I say this? I got fired. It was hilarious. So if you're wondering like what I've been up to in my personal life, well, I've been trying to work as a property manager here in Vancouver. But let me tell you, the property management industry here in Vancouver sucks. Okay? And I'm not just talking about Vancouver in general. I'm talking about the property management industry in general. Okay? Wherever you are in the world, if you are working as a property manager, you've probably gone through the bullshit that I have gone through. Okay? And I'm just trying to get my foot in the door. And I've been trying to land a full-time job and learn the ropes, but my journey into property management has been very, very bumpy. Okay, I'll just tell you. Like, recently, I got licensed. Okay, so I had to do the course, did the exam, I studied all that, right? I'm trying to get into a brokerage, and all of these brokerages are full of shit, right? They want you to do things their way, which is old and outdated. And they want you to jump through their hoops. They want you to kiss their ass. They want you to be a robot. They want you to do this. You basically have to sell your soul in order to do this job. And you know that when you work a job purely just for the money, you know that every second of every work hour that you put in, you put your blood, sweat, and tears into this job or career, you can call it. You can feel your soul sucking away slowly. And that's what they wanted from me. All right. So I got hired at this brokerage, property management company, and they let me go last week. And you know the process, you know how they fire somebody in corporate. It's just like, you know, any other company, big corporation, right? They revoke access to your phone, your email, your computer. They ask you to pack up your stuff from your office, and vacate the premises peacefully. It's like, duh, of course. Like, what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw shit on the wall. I'm gonna break the computer. I'm gonna talk shit behind everyone's back. No, I left peacefully. So I gathered all my stuff and packed it into my car and left. But before that happened, what they did was they sent out a company-wide text message. So this company-wide text message informed everybody, like, yeah, Justin no longer works here, blah blah blah. He's a leopard. Don't talk to him, kind of message, right? So I was very nice to everyone. I didn't talk shit about behind anyone's back. I never engaged in any toxic behavior, and I thought that the people that I was working with were nice and friendly. But when you get fired, when you quit, when you leave the company, that's when you see people for who they really are. You know, there's a saying from Maya Angelou. She says that When people show you who they really are, believe them. Right? So when I was working with these coworkers, these colleagues, from seniority staff to staff that's assisting me and stuff like that, I was nice to all of them. I treated them all as equals. Okay? Very nice. I bought them coffee, I bought them gifts, just smile, joke around with them. I did just anything that I can do to make ease their day, because property management is a stressful career. Okay, whether you're an assistant, you're an admin, you're a property manager, you're a managing broker, accounting, they're all stressed as fuck. Okay, all of them. They show it on their face. Like, they answer hundreds and hundreds of emails, complaints every day, right? Hello, Jackson. Hello, keep it simple. I'm fine. Yes, I'm okay. I'm just telling you my story of how I got fired. It happened last week. All right, fresh in my mind. I want to share it with you guys. So they revoked my computer and phone access from the company, and they sent a mass text message to everyone saying, Justin's a leper, don't talk to him, something, he's fired. So about I would say 10% of the people that I knew, in less than 10%, said goodbye to me as I was leaving. It's like they were shocked, just like I was, right? And they're sad to see me go. We said goodbyes and all that. Nice, friendly people, okay? But that was like less than 10%. The 90% and above people, they just scurried like rats. They were like hiding. So what happened was, like, I was in my office packing my stuff, getting my stuff, and then I just sensed like the whole floor around me was being vacated. It's like it's kind of like when you feel like you're on the Titanic and the ship is sinking, or like you're in a building that's on fire and everyone just evacuates the premises. That's how it felt when I was gathering my stuff. I didn't know the company sent a mass text message to everyone saying Justin's fired. So what happened was, all the employees that were on my floor, they left quietly their desks and they went hiding from me. So they were so they were hiding from me. They didn't say goodbye, and that stung, because I was nice to everyone. Like, I bought everyone like Starbucks drinks. I tried to joke with them, smile, brighten up their day. But, most of them, 90% of them, didn't have the guts or the balls to say goodbye to me, right? At that moment. Maybe they were scared. Maybe they're stressed out. Maybe they're just tired. It's understandable. But if the roles were reversed, say if one of my coworkers got fired on that day, I would console that person. I would say, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Best of luck on your future endeavors. I hope you get something better, because something better always comes along, right? Take this as a blessing." So I'm a pretty positive thinking, forward thinking person. Like, this job to me was nothing. The pay was shit. There was no training. I was doing these tasks basically like on my own. I was teaching myself how to do the job. So in the end, I didn't get what I wanted. I wanted to join this company because I wanted the training, because I was new to property management. I was new to the industry, and they promised to train me as a newbie, but they didn't. Instead, I had to put out their fires for their other property managers. So I didn't learn anything, really. I just did everything on my own on the job. And that pisses me off, because in every industry, hello Bella, in every industry, there's training involved. So, for example, if you work at McDonald's, on day one, they're going to teach you how to make the French fries, how to make the hamburgers, how to work the cash register and all that, right? They're not just going to, they don't say to you on day one at McDonald's, okay, sink or swim, good luck, see how you can figure out these machines or how do you operate that. No, but in property management, nobody trains you. Nobody has the time, nobody has the energy. Nobody wants to train you. They just expect you to figure shit out on your own. And this is not coming from me. This is coming from senior property managers that I've spoken with. It's like they weren't trained at all. They were just sink or swim. They learned on the job. Just talking about how I got fired last week at corporate property management. So I didn't get trained. The pay was shit. They fired me because they realized that, you know, I can't do things on my own because they're not going to train me. So they expect me to just magically train myself to become a property manager and pick things up quickly. Who does? Nobody does. See, this is like dinosaur thinking. Property management is run by a bunch of old farts, old dinosaurs, just backwards thinking. They're nothing about this whole industry in property management. I thought I was going to step in. I was going to apply technology, AI, assistants, VAs, just give it an update because it's all run by a bunch of old farts that do their old ways, old way of thinking, and they want you to jump through their old hoops. It's just like trades, you know, like the young generation trying to enter trades these days, and then the old farts, the old tradesmen, they're all the guardians, the gatekeepers, and they don't want to teach the new generation, and you know, all of their old style is still applied to these days. The same thing applies with property management. So fuck them. Fuck that company. They paid me, but again, the thing that stung the most wasn't the firing. I don't give a shit. I mean, the pay, I didn't care about the job because I didn't get trained. So that's what I wanted. That's why I took the job. I took the pay cut because I wanted the experience, the training. Okay, that was disappointing. But what really stung was like seeing how 90% of the staff didn't come and say goodbye to me. You know, they just scurried and hid like rats. That was like the stab in the back, the betrayal, you know? And the lesson that I want you to learn from this is that it's going to happen to you. If you work a job, you have an end date, okay? Be your own boss. I'm going to get to that, Solar. Okay, Dante, I'm fine. I'm just telling you, this is a funny experience for me. So I'm telling you, if you work a job, there's an expiration date for you. It's on your forehead, but you just don't know when. But it's going to happen. You're going to get fired. You're going to quit. You're going to retire. The company folds. All I'm saying is everybody leaves eventually. Okay? So you have to take it day by day. People, you can work 2 weeks, 2 years, 20 years at a company, and you can be gone just like that. They give you a box. They ask you to pack your stuff up. They revoke your card, your key, your phone, your computer access. They send a mass text message out into everyone in the office and say, Justin doesn't work here anymore. He's a leper. Don't talk to him. He's a pariah. They'll do that to you. It will happen. And the funny thing is, like, I was watching this company's training videos. So they had like these recorded videos of their past training to like, for example, 2 months ago, a year ago, and all that, right? Standard operating procedures. I was watching these videos, and it was like a Zoom meeting call, right? And I was looking at these faces, and then some of them I recognized from the office, and some of them weren't at the office anymore. Half of them don't work here anymore. It's like, who's this guy, William? Who's this guy, Dave? Who's this guy, Michael? They quit or they were fired, canned. So the day is coming for you. Once you sign on to a job, you have an expiration date, just like milk in a fridge. You're going to get fired, you're going to quit, you're going to retire, the company will fold, something's going to happen eventually. So don't take the present for granted, okay? So I cherished every day that I was in the office. I was getting to know everyone, I was getting to know my coworkers. I was just trying to create a positive environment, atmosphere, right? And I'm glad that I did, because I left feeling positive and hopeful, and I left them, everyone in the office, with a good impression of me. Like, Justin is a positive, outgoing, helpful, hardworking individual. That's the image, and fun too, and funny. That's the image I left in everyone's mind at the company, right? If I stormed out of the office, I broke things, I said fuck you to staff, the boss, fuck you, fuck this company, I would just be another sore loser, just another person walking out the door. And the funny thing is, I asked one of the coworkers, like, does this happen often? And he's like, yeah, it happens every month. People leave, or they quit, or they get fired. And this is the protocol they follow. They get a mass text message saying, so-and-so quit or is fired. Do not talk to him. Make sure that he exits or she exits the premises peacefully without notice, incident. Okay, so I'm not any into that drama bullshit. I'm all about finding solutions, getting things done, working hard, making sure everyone's on the same page, everyone's feeling great, positive. And I just felt like it wasn't enough for them. They wanted something. They want like a robot, a soulless robot that will just, like a yes man that will kiss their ass and kiss their clients' asses. And I'm like, do I really want to be in this industry? It's like this full of miserable pricks. Like, the only pro that people tell you about property management is the pay is good. That's it. You can make 6 figures in like 2 years if you do your job competently in property management. But is it worth it? Is it worth the bullshit, the misery, the hundreds of emails you have to deal with, complaints and the phone calls and the harassment and the abuse and the late nights? Is it worth it? I mean, the job that you do, you're not your job. You're not your bank account. You're not the car you drive. You're not the clothes you wear. You're not your shoes. You're not your social media. You're not your subscribers. You're not your YouTube channel. It's like, I don't know. I don't really feel like I belong in property management. And I think this is like God's way of testing me, saying, hey, Justin, I'm going to throw a wrench into your plans. I'm going to throw this event in your life, and it will help you steer your course into the right direction. It's like, I like doing this. I like talking to you guys. I like helping people online. Because I fucking hate Vancouver, and I'm going to leave this place. That's eventually my goal, to leave Vancouver, to live overseas. Okay, Malaysia, Thailand, Korea, Vietnam, Taiwan. I mean, the world is vast. I don't want to be stuck in one place. And Vancouver is a very tiny town with very tiny-minded people. Sure, there's nice people. There are a few nice people here. But you know what? Most of them are not from Vancouver. They're from Ireland. They're from Hong Kong. They're from India. They're from the UK. They're from China. All of these foreigners, these immigrants, these people that come here on a temporary foreign visa and stuff, I get along with them because they're open-minded. The locals here, they're all closed-minded. They're all in this like bubble, like Vancouver bubble. Like, oh, I'm in my clique, and I stay in this clique, and I like hockey, and I like Justin Trudeau and bullshit like that. That's not me. It's like you can't put me into that bubble. It's like, because I've been around the world. I've done things that most of the locals here would never think of doing because they're too scared of doing. Like, leave the country, work overseas, speak a language that you've never spoken to. Like, I hope you still got family that can help you if you need some help. You talking to? Yes, I still have family. So let me say that again, okay? Let me say this again, okay? I want you to say this to yourself, okay? When you think that you are better than other people, or you feel like you're successful, okay? You feel like you're the shit. I'm here to tell you, you're not your job. You're not your bank account. You're not your social media. You're not the car you drive. You're not the clothes that you wear. You're not the shoes on your feet. You're not your haircut. You're not your makeup. You're not your muscles. You're not your friends. You're not your family. We are the all singing, all dancing crap of the world. Fight Club. Okay? Now, if you are none of these things, what are you then? Okay? I'm going to tell you, okay? I'm going to tell you what you really are. This is who you are. This is who you are. Those down there, those pair of cojones, that's who you are. You are your brain, your heart, and your balls. Those three things, they can never take away from you. All right? They can take away your friends. They can take away your family. They can take away your job. They can take away your money. They can take away your passport. They can take away your clothes. They can take away your car. They can take away your shoes. They can take away your status. They can take away your social media. They can take it all away from you. But the only thing they cannot take from you is this: your brain, your mind, your heart, and your balls. These three things are what you have left when you're in a jail cell, when you're unemployed, when you're stranded on a deserted island, when you are left alone to die, broke and penniless, when no one else is there to comfort you. These three things are all that you have left. Okay? And then when you die, these three things, your brain, your heart, and your balls, are what people remember of you. Why do we remember Bruce Lee so fondly? He was dead. He's been dead for so many years now. But he's in my mind all the time. Why am I thinking of Bruce Lee all the time? It's because he kept these three things strong. Strong mind, strong heart, strong balls. You don't even have to speak English or Cantonese to understand this. Like Bruce Lee expressed himself purely these three things on film, in interviews, in books, in demonstrations, movies. Ibrahim, helping you swim 5 to 6. Good. Keep it up. What are your thoughts about immigration? Immigration's great as long as you put in the work. If you're not putting in the work, then you need to be deported. If you're being a pain in the ass to this neighboring country that needs your help, you need to get kicked out. Troublemakers. Whether you're a tourist or an immigrant, you need to respect the new country's rules and culture and way of life. Adapt. If you don't, then get out. Duh. Canada and Vancouver in particular is it's a town of immigrants. Chinese, Indians. Like this whole city of Vancouver is run by temporary foreign workers. Like, who's picking the blueberries? Who's working the shit jobs? Who's cleaning the toilets? These are the questions that you have to ask yourself when you're in a foreign country. So when I'm in Korea, who's doing the shit jobs? It's the seniors. It's the old grandmas and the grandpas that are cleaning the toilets, picking up the trash, doing the late night security. Who are the people that are doing the jobs here in Vancouver? It's the foreigners. People that speak English as a second language. They're from Mexico. They're from Korea. They're from Thailand. They're from Russia. They're from Ireland. Irish. There's tons of Irish here. They're from the UK. Okay? All the people that are busting their ass, working hard, and being exploited are not from Vancouver. And the locals, what are the locals doing? They're all playing with their smartphones. They're all sitting on their asses. That's just the reality I'm telling you. This is the truth. Okay? So, just remember, you can get fired, you can quit, you can retire, you can lose your job, the company can fold. It could happen to you any second. And it happened to me last week. And was I sad? No. Was I angry? No. Was I laughing? Yes. It was hilarious for me. But the people that said goodbye to me, they were so sad. And they were just like, I'm so sorry. Like, I was laughing at them. I was like, why are you so sad? Like, no one died. This is just a shit job I got fired from. It's like losing your job at McDonald's. No big deal. Pay wasn't good. There was no training. It's like, what's more important than the pay and the training? Just making connections with people. Like, I'm glad that I connected with everyone in the office. I tried to brighten everyone's day, make a positive impact on their lives. Okay? And I met everyone in the office. Accounting, admin, the general managers, the other fellow PMs, the admins. I networked with all of them. I didn't discriminate. Like, there's no hierarchy for me. We are all equals. Doesn't matter where you're from. If you speak English as a second language, and if you're a senior and you make this much more money or less money than me, I don't give a shit. All I care about is this, and this in you. In you. Are you a good person, or are you just a miserable prick? And I'm here to tell you that most of these property managers, they make like 6 figures. They're making a lot of money, no doubt. They can afford a lot of expensive handbags and nice cars. And they got a mortgage for their house. And they got dogs. They fucking love dogs. I don't know why they all have dogs. They worship dogs. But they're just miserable pricks inside. Most of them. Because they deal with the abuse. The constant daily abuse. The hundreds of emails they have to answer from angry condo owners. I can see it. In their soul. Their soul is just gone. It's just rotten away. And, I was like, should I become one of them? I don't really care that much about money. I don't care about 6 figures. I care about making 6 friends. 6 beautiful connections is more important to me than 6 figures. Okay? Because at the end of the day, the money can go away. They can take your money away. You can get robbed. Your bank account can close or freeze. You can spend it all. The money can go. Money is like water. Like you have water, you drink it, you piss it out, you flush it down the toilet, goes into the ocean, goes up into the clouds, make it rain, rain comes down, collect the water again, you filter it, and then the cycle repeats. It's just water. Money is just water. It just comes and goes like this. But the connections, the people around you, that can last forever. Like, why am I so connected to Bruce Lee? I never met the guy, but I have such a strong connection with him because he spoke so strongly with this and this and this. And we can all learn from that. So I hope that I can make, I don't know how many years I have left on this planet, I can do the same to you. I can resonate my positive energy and knowledge, wisdom to you guys. Mia DIY, hello. How are you? So, yeah, I don't know if I want to go into property management. So far, people in the industry are such miserable pricks. Everything's backwards and old, dinosaur thinking, a bunch of old gatekeepers that want me to jump through their hoops. It's like, I'm too old. My mind is too free. It's like, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to like break me down. They're trying to like break a horse. Have you ever seen wranglers try to break a horse, a wild horse? You know, they do it gently, of course. Slowly, they build the trust. But these property managers, they try to break me in the most brutal way, you know. And they try to do it with money. They try to break me like a horse using money. It's like, oh, we're gonna give you this much money. You can make this much. Like, I don't give a shit. I'll move to Southeast Asia. I can live off like $2,000 a month. I don't have to deal with this shit here in North America. Is what I'm saying. You know, and it's like, oh yeah, you can get a house here in Vancouver. No, I don't want to live here in Vancouver. I don't want to own a house. I don't want mortgage. I don't want to pay taxes. I don't want any of that shit. Right? So, you know, the thing that hurt the most, okay, wasn't losing the job, being fired, any of that. I don't care. What hurt me the most was the betrayal from like 90% of the staff that didn't say goodbye to me. That's all I wanted. Just like, I'm sorry to see you go, Justin. Best of luck. Hugs and kisses, right? That was what stung the most. The betrayal, the stab in the back, okay? Because I believe, you know, I'm an optimistic person. You know, I give everyone a chance, right? I give everyone a chance. And the sad truth in this world is that most people are disappointing. Most people will let you down. Most people will stab you in the back. Most people are wearing a mask, right? It's a mask with smiles on their face. But most of them are hiding their true intentions. They don't like you. They envy you. They're jealous of you. They want you to fail. You know, the haters. And and last week when I left the office, I realized who my haters were, and the people that didn't like me, my haters, that I was nice to them and I thought were nice people, weren't nice people, and they didn't say goodbye to me. That's what I want to talk to you about, like the sting of betrayal, the haters. Not you guys. You can dislike this video, but you're probably watching, right? Okay, we're fine. And I don't hate anybody, because hate requires energy. You need focus to hate something. I hate mosquitoes, but I don't constantly think about mosquitoes all day long. I got other things to think about, right? I don't like mosquitoes' behavior. I don't like haters' behavior. I don't like jealous people's behavior. I check bad behavior, is what I'm saying. So I don't care about your race. I don't care about your age. I don't care about what country you're from. I don't care about how much money you have in your bank account. I don't care about your clothes, the clothes you wear, the handbag or car you drive. I don't give a shit. I don't care if you take the bus or you drive a Lambo. All that stuff doesn't mean anything. It can be taken away in an instant. You can lose it all in a second. And I've met so many people in my lifetime that value these fake things, these false gods. They value their car. They value their clothes. They value their social media. They value their friends. They value their bank account. They value their investment. They value their career. I can see them like holding on to that. And I know it's like holding on to sand. Eventually it's all going to slip away. It can all slip away. So the truth is, you have this, and this. That's all you got. That's all you got. They can't take it away. It will never go away. can all go away. So, I don't discriminate, and neither should you. So, let me ask you. If you were a 20-year-old, would you talk to a 40-year-old? In some cultures, that's awkward. If you were a woman, would you talk to a man? In some cultures, that's awkward. If you were a black guy and you had to talk to a white guy, would that be taboo? In some cultures, it is, right? See, if you were a Muslim and you had to talk to a Christian, would that be taboo? For some cultures, it is. See, this separation, these styles, this discrimination that we place upon ourselves. Okay? I talk to everyone. I talk to a 5-year-old. I talk to a 50-year-old. I talk to men. I talk to women. I talk to Muslims. I talk to Christians. I talk to black, white. I talk to poor, rich, homeless people. I talk to everyone. I don't discriminate. What I don't like is bad behavior. If you're rude, if you're arrogant, if you're superficial, if you care about like fake things like handbags and money and status and dogs. Fuck, I don't know why, but fucking North America is obsessed. They're such dog worshippers here. Like dogs are treated like gods here in the West. You go to Thailand, dogs are treated like shit. They're just left to fend for themselves on the streets. You go to Asia, most people don't give a shit about dogs. Dogs are just lower than humans. But here in North America, they're just like, oh, they push them around in carts, in strollers. They put all this expensive shit gear on the dogs, and they take them to these vets, then they get billed like thousands of dollars. It's like, and I look at the tax forms, and I was like, do you have any dependents? I was like, why don't you put down dogs as a dependent? Because dogs, basically, is like a forever baby. You forever have to take care of this baby that will keep shitting every day, that will get old and sick and will need expensive surgeries and constant attention and care and grooming and walking and all that. That's a dependent in my book. Whereas like in Thailand, Korea, it was like, fuck it. Throw the dog out. Let the dog be the dog. Don't treat the dog like a child. It's just, I've seen too much of the world. And I know, I like dogs. I like cats. One thing you don't know about me is that when I was a kid, I wanted a dog so bad. My parents wouldn't let me have a dog. So I would play with my friends' dogs. And then when I couldn't play with my friends' dogs, I would go to the SPCA and I would volunteer as a dog walker. So I would go to the SPCA on weekends and I would walk dogs voluntarily. Because that's how much I love dogs. Right? But now I realized that the people around me that have dogs, that own dogs, I see the burden of having a dog or a cat in their lives, right? You're just stuck. You can't travel. You can't go places. You're restricted. You have to walk the dog. You have to wash the dog, pick up the dog's poop, pay the dog's vet bills. It's a forever commitment, right? So I like dogs, but I can never own a dog. I can house sit a dog. I can babysit a dog for a friend, but I can't own a dog because I need to have that freedom. I need that flexibility to be able to travel without like, oh, I have to put the dog in a dog hotel. A hotel for a dog? Why can't I just let the dog loose into the wild for a few weeks, and then when I come back, I'll just call the dog. The dog will know when I'm here. It will smell me out. You know? I remember the scene in Dances with Wolves, the movie with Kevin Costner, where he made a pact with that wild wolf, right? That I can see myself doing. But like picking up the wolf's poop, washing the wolf, paying for the wolf's vet bills and shit. No. They worship dogs here in North America. It's just too much. If aliens came down to Earth for the first time, they would see, like, they would realize that cars and dogs are the gods here in North America. And then humans. Cars and dogs, and then humans. Whereas if the aliens came down to Earth and they went to Asia, they would see that, oh, okay, cars, humans, and then dogs. That's the pecking order in Asia. So, I know I'm going to offend a few dog owners. Oh, Justin, you're so mean. Oh, I love my dog. Great, love your dog. But don't tell me to get a dog, own a dog, raise a dog in North America. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a dog worshiper. Disrespect always feels awkward. No, there's no disrespect. I'm just checking. Do you know what checking means? Like checkmate. Checkmate means you're in trouble in chess. Okay? I'm checking you. That means you need to pay attention. You need to do something different. You need to change your course of action in chess. In life, I check people. Check people's bad behavior. And I can see it. Tell you the truth, unfiltered. And I know most people get offended because most people don't want to hear the truth. Most people don't want to hear that, they should put the cake down, put the donut down. They need to work harder. They need to stop watching Netflix and get off TikTok and stop this anti-social behavior and worshiping dogs and just like focus on the more important things in life. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves. That is true. That is true. Yes, Bruce Lee had a dog. You can see the old photos of him running. Okay, so if I was in Bruce Lee's situation, okay, I had a wife, I had 2 kids, I have to train, right? I have a house. He had a house. Yeah, a dog would probably come in handy because you got to do the road work. The dog takes care of the kids, keeps them occupied. I understand that situation. But there are a lot of people here that just take it to the next level. They worship the dogs. They invest so much money, and the dog should be a dependent. Okay? A dog is just a dog. Right? It's meant to be put outside, just like the cows and the chickens. Right? You don't put a chicken in a baby stroller. You don't dress up the chicken with fancy clothes. Do you? Again, animals don't need that. Okay? Humans instill this human behavior onto their pets. But let me tell you about traveling. What's the most important thing about traveling? That's my question to you. What's the most important thing about traveling to you? To most people? Okay? Let's pretend you're going on a trip. Okay? You're visiting Switzerland or Germany or I don't know, Kiev, wherever you dream of visiting. Okay? So I had my coworker, one of the coworkers that said goodbye to me as I was leaving the office. He's a cool guy. He's from India. Very cool guy. Very nice guy. Family guy. His dream was to visit Switzerland. Okay? He's never been to it. He thinks Switzerland is a magical country to him. So, and Japan. So what I did for him was I gave him a picture of Japan. I had like this giant picture frame of Japan, Tokyo, Japan, in my office. And I said, I want you to have this because your dream is to visit Japan. And he was shocked, because I was listening to him and his dream, and I want him to achieve his dream. Right? His dream is to visit Japan, Switzerland. Now, what is your dream destination? Okay? For me, let me think. Nothing in particular. Just a nice place with good food. It could be Korea, it could be Thailand. I don't know, just where there's less assholes, less tourist assholes. Okay, as long as I'm not bunched in with a bunch of asshole tourists, I'm fine, right? And I don't care where you're from in the world, China, India, Canada, United States. You're an asshole if you're a tourist in a tourist zone. Okay, it's just I can't stand tourists. I need to go somewhere where there's no tourists. Okay, that's number one. Okay. Like I loved Korea when I was in Korea in the far ends, the outskirts of Korea, where there are no foreigners, no tourists. That's my happy place, okay? Just with the locals. Okay? Now for you, what do you look forward to when you travel to your dream destination, wherever that place may be? Okay? It's probably shopping, taking selfies, visiting these tourist spots, eating the food. What do these things all have in common? The shopping, the selfies, the tourist destination, these places, like a Disneyland or a mountain or a beach. Shopping. What do all four of these things have in common? It's all about you. You. Me. That's all of it is. It's just you. It's not them. Do you see it? What I'm talking about? I want the selfies. I want the food. I want the shopping. I want the tourist destination, blah, blah. Me. It's all me, like a little baby. Me. Okay? What do I look forward to when I go traveling? Them. I want to learn about them. I want to learn their culture. I want to learn their ways. I want to make the connections with them. Do you see the difference? The only thing I look forward to when I travel is to meet new people, connecting with locals. Them. What I enjoyed about this job that I got fired from was meeting so many cool people, nice people. I connected with most of them. And it was sad to see them all betray me. Most of them betray me. Stab me in the back. But a few of them didn't. Okay? On my last day at work. A few of them didn't. A few of them did say goodbye and we gave our hugs and smiles. But again, like I said earlier, most people are disappointing. Most people will betray you. Most people will stab you in the back. Most people will talk shit behind your back. Most people will abandon you. Okay? It can all go away. It can all be taken away. Your friends, your coworkers, your job, your status, your bank account, your money, your social media, your car, your house, all of it. All you have left at the end of the day is this, and this. Okay? Just remember that. That's why they have dogs, but dogs can run away. My uncle's dog ran away. It's a crazy dog. The dog just ran away, escaped. It's so funny. Like you walk around your neighborhood and you see these have you seen this missing dog or have you seen this missing cat? There's a reason these dogs and cats escape. They don't like you anymore. They don't want to be with you. They can't stand you as an owner. They're free. Let them be free. Stop looking for them. Cats can't speak English. Dogs can't talk to you. But if they could, they would tell you, I don't want to be with you anymore. I want to live my life. Goodbye. Ruff. That's what the dog is saying when they run away, when the cats escape. They don't want to be with you. So let them be. Let them be free. Missing cat, missing dog. Have you seen my dog? Ah! You don't own anything, okay? It can all be taken away, they can all run away. Yeah, I know a lot of old people, they have dogs and cats they cling on to. Me, I don't need that. You just need this. This right here will never leave you, okay? Just get close to the ooh, my potatoes are almost done. So, if you're lonely, if you are lonely, if you feel alone, get to know this better. Get to know this better. Get to know this better. Strengthen these three, okay? The Holy Trinity is within you. It's not Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It's the brain, the heart, and the balls. That's the Holy Spirit, the Trinity, right there. Holy Trinity. The Bible, the Quran, Buddha, they were all telling you the same thing. It's just different ways, different style. The brain, the heart, and the balls. That's all you need, the Holy Trinity. Okay? Zoos, oh my God. Zoos are just prisons. I don't want to visit zoos and see them locked up, these animals, denied their freedom. I don't care how well they're treated or well fed and taken care of. Those animals can be much happier on their own. Just let them be. Let the animals be. Like a wild, what would you call it? Like a wild habitat zone. Put them in a zone, like a giant 8-hectare of land for the wild animals. It's fine. Like in Africa, the safari. That's fine. But don't lock them up in cages and put them on display, right? If you're a voyeur, if you want to visit these animals, visit them in their natural habitat is what I'm saying. Don't take the animal and put them in your habitat. Put them on your desk. Put them on your cage is what I'm saying. So, I'm going to go now because my potatoes are roasting in the oven. They need to be taken out. So, if you have any other questions before I leave, So how do you strengthen your brain, your heart, your balls? I'll probably get into it on another stream. It's a whole another topic. But I just want to say, when you take a job on, you have an expiration date. Okay? It's coming for you. It's coming. Just like when you get married or when you enter a relationship, you go to school, everything has an expiration date. So don't take anything for granted. Just live your life to the fullest, because it can all be taken away. It can all go away. So learn to be detached, be happy, and just connect with this and connect with them, people. All those coworkers of mine, they have a very strong impression of me, for sure. Very nice guy, Justin. Positive, young guy, works hard, makes me laugh and all that. No one was like him. Right? Just like Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was this, nobody's like him. Let's just leave that impression in their mind. Rent-free in their minds, okay? I'm going to make more of these live streams, for sure. And also, go visit my other YouTube channel, Hey Just, HEYJUSX, okay? That's where you can see my daily fitness, progress, and all that. And click the link down below. You can get my free PDF, so 100 health and fitness tips, okay? And it will help you strengthen your brain, your heart, and your balls. Okay? It's beacons.ai/Justin Patrick. It's a free PDF. You just download it. It's 100 things that you can learn right now 100 health and fitness tips that you can apply to your life. Make these 3 things stronger. Okay, I want you to be strong. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be happy. This PDF will help you achieve that, okay? It's free. Download it now. Now, okay? That's your to-do list. I gotta go eat some potatoes. I'm going out. Talk to you guys later, right?